Welcome students for today's session. In the last session we saw Puru the Brave lesson. In that lesson what we saw is a war between Alexander the Great and Puru the Brave. And in the war you already learned what happened. Finally Puru was, he was caught alive and brought to the emperor Alexander the Great. And finally a covenant or an agreement has been made between those two. They made a promise that they will be friends forever till they live. So this is what we saw. And here today what we are going to learn is the poem. The poem is Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead. And already I have written here, you see, be reading, third unit be reading, Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead. Here what you are supposed to observe is, in a sentence in English, the subject is supposed to be the first, then verb, then object. This is the order of the sentence. But here, this sentence, if you look at the format of the sentence, this is called poetical format. In a poetry, the sentence formation will be like this. For example, if you observe this word here, two words, warrior, dead. Warrior is a noun, dead is adjective. In a common sentence, normal sentence, adjective is supposed to come before the noun. So the adjective will explain about the noun. But here this is a poetical language, never mind. But in this poem, what you are going to learn is, if you understand the sentence itself, home they brought the warrior dead. The warrior, who is a warrior? A fighter, very good fighter. He is very good at fighting. So when he died, the dead body was brought to his house, and the dead body was brought to his house. What actually happened? That is what the story is. Now, who is this warrior now? Who is this Jawan? Who is this soldier, one who died? Maybe let us say what you learned in the first lesson, in the third unit, A reading, Puru the Brave. In that lesson, the war between Alexander the Great and Puru the Brave, took place, and maybe one of the soldiers was killed in that war. War itself is a destruction. So some people lose lives, they die, they will be killed. Sometimes people will lose legs, sometimes people will lose hands or some parts of the body. So here, the soldier one who died, one who killed, was brought to his house. So what actually happened when the dead body was brought to his house? This is what we are going to learn in this lesson. So in this poem, let me chant this poem for you. Try to observe and learn this chanting. Home they brought a warrior dead, she no sooner uttered a cry. All her maidens watching said, she must weep or she will die. Then they praised him soft and low, called him worthy to be loved, true best friend and noblest foe. Yet she neither spoke nor moved, stole a maiden from a place likely to the warrior's death, took the face blood from the face. Yet she neither moved nor wept. Rose a nurse of 90 years, set a child upon her knee. Like summer tempest came her tears, sweet my child, I live for thee. So this is the poem, and this is written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. So he wrote the poem. So now let us see what actually the meaning of this poem. Let me read line by line and explain to you. Home they brought her warrior dead, she nor swooned nor uttered a cry. So the meaning of these two lines is, when the dead body of the soldier was brought to the house and kept in the house, what happened? Usually when the dead body comes to the house, the family members usually cry, and some of them feel, they get fainted, they fall, they lose their consciousness, they will be unconscious. unconscious, like mother or wife, or sometimes children, or sometimes father, or maybe sometimes relatives, one of the relatives also will fall unconscious. Why? Because they cannot bear the death of their loved one. But here, the dead body of the soldier was brought to the house, and what actually is happening? She nor swooned nor uttered a word. Who is that she? Here the she is mentioned there. Who is that she? Let us say now we don't know who that she is. Now we will know only at the end of the poem. So now she nor swooned nor said anything. Now she did not cry. Usually when the dead body of the loved one they see, immediately they will fall. But here that particular lady, he did not shy, she did not cry, she did not fall unconscious, and she did not say anything. Just she looked at the body. She did not say anything. Nor swooned, she did not become unconscious, nor said, nor cried. All her maidens watching said, she must weep or she will die. The servants, those who were watching, they said, she has to cry, she should cry, otherwise she will die. Why they said like that? When you don't cry, sometimes there is a danger. If you don't express your feelings, your emotions, there is a danger you get a heart attack sometimes. You all of a sudden you will burst out sometimes. So that is why there is a danger. All the people those who are watching that, they said she has to weep, she should weep, otherwise she will die. So this is what we saw in the first stanza. Let's see the second stanza. Then they praised him soft and low, called him worthy to be loved. So all those who came to see the dead body of the soldier, they said they praised him. Oh, he was very good. He was, he was like that. He was like this, and they said good things about this dead man. Everyone. Why they say even when a person, even an enemy also will say good about his enemy. Now here also people those who came, they praised him soft and low. They praised him about his life and what he was. Truest friend and noblest foe, yet she neither spoke nor moved. So all of them, those who came, they said he was very good and he was helpful and all good things about him. And they said, but even then, this particular lady, she did not move, she did not say anything. Just she was looking at the dead body. She did not say anything, simply sitting. This is the second stanza. Now again, what they said, truest friend and noblest foe. So those people, those who came, they said, is the truest friend. If anybody is there among the friends, he is the best friend, truest friend. He never cheats, he never deceives anyone. He is the best friend. And noblest foe, he is the nobleman. Though he is enemy, but he is an enemy who cannot cheat anyone, who cannot do any harm to anyone. He is a very good enemy. Enemy, usually we hate enemies, but here the people are saying he is a very good enemy. Now the third stanza, let us see. Stole a maiden from her place, lighted to the warrior step. So when all these people came and saying about good things about the dead man, a servant, a maiden got up and moved towards the dead body. Slightly moved towards the dead body. And then what did she do? Took the face cloth from the face, yet she neither moved nor wept. So what happened? She moved towards the dead body and removed the face cloth of the dead body because the dead body was covered with a cloth. Now when she removed, the maiden removed the face cloth, but even when she looked at the dead body, she did not move, she did not cry. But usually, what happens when the dead body of the either son or husband comes? Usually, that woman will fall unconscious and they will cry bitterly. If you look at the recent incident, what happened? China-India border. The incident took place where 20 soldiers we lost. India lost, and one of them, Colonel Santosh Babu from Telangana, died when he was killed. The dead body was brought. So when the dead body was brought, the wife of the dead man, Santosh Babu, she did not cry. She was very brave. Why she could be like that? And when the media people asked her, she said, at any cost, my job is to save the country, to fight for the country. What happens in my life, whatever may happen, but you should be brave, you should be courageous, you should never cry. This is the way he motivated his wife and his child. So now here the same thing is happening in the lesson also. The lady, maybe either the mother or the wife, at the end we will know who the lady is. She is not crying, she is not moving, she is not falling unconscious. This is what is happening so far. Now let us see in the fourth stanza. Rose a nurse of 90 years, set his child upon her knee. Now you will understand. You see, a 90 years old nurse got up, and what did she do? She took the child of the dead person. Baby of that dead person took the child and kept the knee of wife, the dead man's wife. So one who is sitting there, the dead man's wife was sitting there, and the child was taken and kept on the knees of the wife. And what happened that time? Like summer tempest came her tears. Sweet my child, I live for thee. So now, immediately, as soon as the nurse kept the child on the knees of that lady, immediately one who not cried so far, one who not moved, one who not fallen unconscious, immediately tears flowed from the eyes. It was like a summer tempest. You know what the tempest, usually in the summer, very dangerous rains will come, and especially in the ocean, tempest will take place in the ocean, and those who travel in the ocean, they get frightened. It is a terrified sight. A summer tempest, like the water flowed from the eyes of this particular lady. This is the wife of that particular dead person. When the child was kept there, and immediately looked at the child, and now she is saying, okay, my sweet child, I live for thee. So now she is saying, so far she might have thought in her mind that she will commit suicide. After my husband died, why should I live? For whose sake I should live? I should live. That is why she did not cry. But now looking at the child, now she understood that she has to live for the child. Now that's why she is saying, my sweet child, I will live for you. I will live for you. This is what we learned in this lesson. So now I will give you a homework for you today in this poem. You have to find out the rhyming words of the poem here. In the first stanza I will say two rhyming words. One is dead, said. Another one is a cry, die. And the remaining two stanzas you will have to find out the rhyming words. Thank you. Have a nice day.